I gotta tell you the truth, folks. After 2 seasons of starting 0-1, losing to horrible freaking teams, I gotta say, it feels good to be 1-0. And I can't really even imagine a better way to start 1-0 than to shut someone out. First time the Gamecocks have shut someone out since, I think, NC State in 2008 or 9. It's been a long time, and we beat down. I know it was EIU, but it was really good to see this performance from the Gamecocks. Shane Beamer's first game as a Gamecock head coach, I'd say it went pretty good. There were some concerning things I saw from the offensive line, but, I mean, it's first game jitters, you know what I mean? First game jitters, it's fine. But I'm really proud of this team. Jordan Birch looked good. Honestly, Zeb Nolan, who everyone wanted to make fun of a week ago, threw 4 touchdowns. So, yeah, I wonder who's laughing now. Maybe he won't be so bad of a quarterback after all, huh, guys? Yep. Really proud of this team, though. This was a great performance. Defense absolutely locked down. I gotta say, defense looking good. Great way to start the season for the defense. Offense played pretty well. There are some things, of course, that I would like to say better. But, you know, for the first game of the season, we got to be able to cut them some slack. These boys have been off for 8 months, and it's their first time getting back on the gridiron. So, not everything's going to be perfect. But a 46-0 win, I got to tell you, folks, it looked pretty good. It did. It looked pretty good. I might have to make another post-game video. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job with this one. I don't know, but I just want to say I'm proud of this team. You know, it just feels good to be 1-0 again. Start off the Shane Beamer era, right? And we got East Carolina next week. I do think that's going to be tough. Some people think it's going to be an upset. I don't know. I think we're going to beat them, but I'm just going to be honest. East Carolina will be tough. That's a team, but I'm confident that we're going to get the win. You know, I think this offense is going to have a good game, and I think this defense is going to shut them down. Like the defense I saw today, again, EIU, I know, but still give them credit. This says a lot about, I think, the team this year. This team already looks pretty good. Pretty good compared to last season. Nick Muse had a touchdown, I believe, in a 2-point conversion. I mean, we're looking pretty good, y'all. We'll see what we can do. Just game one. Just game one of season 1 of Beamer Ball. Let's ride. Thank you all for watching. Go Cox. Oh, and Georgia, please beat Clemson, man. Please. All right, let's go, Beamer. Let's go. It's been an ugly one so far. It comes down to this. How do we respond? Oh, my heart is pounding right now, man. It shouldn't even be coming to this, but it is. Come on, Gamecocks. Come on, please. Oh, my gosh. 2-0. Come on. 2-0, baby! Thank God! Oh, thank God! Let's go!
Look at that.
Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. Despite everything in this game, the Gamecocks come out on top. Let's go. Post-game video coming at you right now. Holy crap, dude. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk about it. Let's go. Gamecocks get the win. Thank you, Jesus. Literally, thank you, Jesus. Let's go, man. I am glad I got that on video. Gamecocks are 2-0. It was an ugly one. And listen, tip your cap. Tip your cap to ECU. What a game, Pirates. What a game. But the Gamecocks, they took the booty. They took the booty. At the end of the game, they took the booty. Obviously, Gamecock Nation, we're excited we won, and we're all taking a big deep breath right now because it was not, oh my God, it was not easy. It was not easy at all. There were moments where I actually thought ECU would win. It was a sloppy game. A lot of mistakes, horrible calls by the referees. And, we had to work for it. We did. We had to work for it, and almost felt like we didn't deserve to win this game at times. But you know what? Gamecocks came out on top. How do you respond to adversity? How do you respond? South Carolina did it. The offense finally picked back up when it mattered most, and we won the game. But like I said, yes, I get it. It was ugly. It was an ugly win. We didn't play how we would have wanted to. And, honestly, the fact that this game was even close is upsetting. But, guys, I did tell y'all, ECU has what it takes. They've always found ways to get the Gamecocks trouble. But we've always came through when it mattered most. And guess what? 15-5 all-time against the Pirates and 5 in a row. The real Carolina, but man, hats off to East Carolina. Seriously, hats off to you guys. Y'all played amazing. Despite our mistakes, y'all played amazing. And I'm proud of my boys for finding a way, but we definitely got to work on some stuff. Definitely. I'm just happy we got out of Greenville with a W. A dub is a dub no matter how ugly it is. It's a W, and I'm grateful we won the game. But like I said, there's some things we need to work on. We got the positives out of the way, right? Defense played pretty darn good. Carolina came through when it mattered most. The offense finally awoke in the second half. But the offensive line still needs some work. Running backs, listen, our running backs are good. They are. Juju McDowell. Hats off to Juju McDowell. What a game, my friend. What a game. But the O-line has got to do better. We got to be able to get some runs. I mean, we got to. Like, the running game, it wasn't as powerful as I thought it would be. Juju McDowell played good again, but Kevin Harris, Marshawn Lloyd, Z. White, they weren't as explosive as you would have thought. But, man, tip your freaking cap to Juju McDowell. Also, Cam Smith. What a game. What a game to Cam Smith. What a game. He was definitely the best safety out there. Definitely got to be smart after the plays, though. I get you're happy after the plays, but a lot of potential targeting calls for South Carolina, too. But I'm just glad, again, at the end of the day, we got this W. But we had to work for it. It wasn't pretty. A lot closer than I thought it would be, trust me. And I feel bad for ECU. Listen, I am happy the Gamecocks got out of Greenville alive, got out of Pirate territory alive. But I feel bad for ECU. They've earned my respect. They have. I mean, I understand, most of the reason why it was close was because the Gamecocks, made too much mistakes. The refs called horrible penalties. I get that, but ECU still played their butts off, dude. ECU played well. They did. And you know what? Listen. South Carolina did what they had to do at the end to win this game. They fought back, battled through adversity. And listen, South Carolina, games like this are usually games that South Carolina tends to lose. And again, we did not play great or pretty at all. But they got a B from me. They found a way to win this game. So if I had to grade it, a C or a B. Because we got the win. I'm glad we got the win. But we got a lot of stuff to work on still. And the offensive line has to tighten up before Georgia. They got the best defense in the country. And, that's going to be a tough one. I'm glad we got this win right here. But Georgia next week, you're not expected to win that one. So how do you respond to that? Got to improve. And I'll tell you this. Seb Nolan made some passes today. Some were horrible. Some were good. But I would definitely start Luke Doty next weekend. I'm just telling you I would. I would definitely start Luke Doty next weekend. But, man, listen, I'm happy we got this win. But I'm telling you right now, we cannot play the way we did today against teams like Kentucky, Tennessee, Missouri. We can't even play like this against Vandy. As bad as they are, we can't play this way against Vandy or Auburn. Let's not play this way against anybody, okay? Because it's never really an excuse to lose to a Power 5 team. I mean, no, not Power 5, Group of 5 team. But it's also not an excuse to have as much mistakes and horrible plays as you had today. Got to improve. Got to improve. I'm not taking anything away from this win for the Gamecocks. But, man, we had to earn it. We had to earn it. And the greatest respect to the ECU Pirates. Seriously, the greatest respect to ECU. But the Gamecocks, they entered Pirate territory, took the booty, and now we're going home with the treasure. Go Gamecocks! 2-0! Woo! I'm outside here in my beautiful backyard in Arizona, just watching Route 66. I live right by Route 66. Remembering the memories of the last time we were in Athens. That glorious 20-17 double overtime win against Georgia. But unfortunately, this time, couldn't get it done. So good game to Georgia. 40-13, the Dogs beat the Gamecocks. I gotta be honest, no one even expected us to win this game. We just gotta be real and call it for what it is. No one expected us to win this game, but still hurts to lose 40-13 to anybody. But, good game to Georgia. Georgia's looking like the best defense in the country. I think they've only given up 10 points this entire season before they played us. Georgia, I'm going to tell you, Georgia's going to be something serious this year. I look at that defense, and it's incredible. It sucks, We got to see JT Daniels. JT Daniels looked good. Then the mailman, Stetson Bennett, came in. I just got to be honest, though. As much as it hurt to lose this game, especially when it was, a 14-6 first quarter. I mean, we kept it competitive for a quarter. I am proud of this team for never giving up. As bad as things looked, never gave up. It was good to see, Luke Doty come back. But the truth is, man, Georgia's just too good. And unfortunately, we're just not on their level. Hurts to take the first L of the season. It does. And now we got to listen to the Georgia fans talking all that trash now. I mean, it is what it is, man. So, all I can really say is come on here and just give kudos to Georgia. And got to take the L, man. Got to take the L. And it's a tough one to swallow. I will say, though, Josh Vann played incredible. He really did. It was a great game by Josh Vann. He's looking like he could have a pretty good season. So, the offense wasn't all bad. The offense showed some promising things, but at the end, Georgia just showed how good their defense really was. They locked us down. And they weren't perfect, but they were clearly the better team. So, congratulations to Uncle Lou and the Georgia Bulldog fans. Now that you're not playing us, I don't really care what you do the rest of the season, so go win the rest of them, I guess. I'll admit, I don't like Georgia, but I could care less. Honestly, just go do what you want to do. But, yeah. Got for the dogs. Got for dog week, I meant. Thank God that's over. Have a nice day and go Cox. I gotta calm down. I'm making another post-game video because the last one I feel was a little too inappropriate, but I just can't hide this right now. I'm mad. I just am. Pitiful freaking offense, man. Same old story for 2 freaking years. Terrible offense. Missed opportunities. Can't do anything when it matters most. What a crappy way to start my fall break. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to calm down. I'm tired of this. 200 rushing yards. Or 231, 241. I don't give a frick. We allow that much rushing yards. Defense played amazing for the most part, except we can't stop a run. But this offense is absolutely pitiful. For us to have as much opportunities as we did to not take advantage when Kentucky could do barely anything, even running the ball 281 yards or whatever, even having dang near 300 rushing yards, they still couldn't do nothing on offense. But neither could we. And that is a big reason why we lost this game. Couldn't do crap, man. 16-10. Are you kidding me right now? Hurts to lose 2 in a row. But, I mean, what hurts the most is we had our chances in this game. Don't act like this is a complete domination from start to finish, because it wasn't. It wasn't. Well, when your offense can't do nothing and sucks as bad as Clemson's offense sucks this year, what do you expect? Can't score, can't find the end zone. I hate Kentucky, man. I really do. I hate Kentucky. I'm tired of them being good in football. I am so freaking ready for them to come back to reality of sucking every year. Because I don't care. Losing to Kentucky, it's still, even though Kentucky's different this year than they've been, it's just, they're different now. They've been different the last few years than they have been. It just still doesn't sit right with us. Losing to Kentucky. Because they still got that stench of failure from most of their horrible, sad, poverty existence. But no. We just can't beat them. Trying my best to remain calm and not freak out. But as you can see, it's not working. This team's making me lose my mind. My God. I'm being a big baby. But these games are kind of the most frustrating ones to lose when you have opportunities, but you just don't take advantage. And these are the type of games that really, really just bring down the mood. Because losing to Kentucky, that's gotten frustrated enough for this Gamecock fan base. But the same old offensive problems for the last few years, that's getting even more frustrating. This offensive line stinks. They just do. We don't even have 2 seconds. Luke Doty doesn't have 2 seconds before someone's in his face. I mean, what is... Why is the offensive line stinking all of a sudden? This is the same old line from last year that allowed Kevin Harris to run over 1,000 rushing yards. This is the same offensive line that paid the way for the SEC leading rusher last year. Now we're doing this. What is going on? I really have to wonder. It's way too early to be, really calling for anyone's head. But I do have to criticize what Marcus Satterfield's doing right now. I just do. Because, all the Panthers fans wanted to warn me about the offensive line at Carolina because of that guy. Like, don't expect a good offensive line with him. How do I not believe him right now? Look at this. I might have to make another post-game video. I'm just too mad. I'm too mad. It's just frustrating, man. Yeah, but Kentucky, go ahead and laugh at my misery, Kentucky fans. I have a few good Kentucky fans on here. Let's be real, I only have a few that watch this channel, but this is probably going to get a lot of looks. Of course it will. But you darn losers weren't here when we were beating you left and right, and now you want to show up. Enjoy your winning while it lasts. I don't care if I sound salty, because you're gonna revert back to your old Kentucky pretty soon. I'm telling you, you will. When are we going to beat Kentucky again, bro? I mean, if it wasn't this year, with everything we had, then when are we going to do it? I seriously got to ask. Just get... Dadgum, you guys are almost getting as annoying as Clemson, and I hate that. Whatever, though. Congratulations, Kentucky. Congratulations. Just frustrating, that's all. Good luck making a bowl game with this offense. Troy might actually have a chance. And that makes me sick to think. That makes me really sick to think. And Vandy? Oh, God, Vandy sucks. But I'm going to tell you, there ain't no guarantee win with this dang offensive line. We're going to win 4 games this year if we're lucky. I'm being too negative. I'm sorry, Gamecock fans. I'm sorry. This is raw emotion. This is raw emotion. I tried to make another post-game video to be a little bit reasonable and a little bit calm, but I just can't do it right now. I'm mad. I care about this team, man. I'm critical when it deserves, and this is a game that is deserving of ranting and criticism. Because Kentucky gave us opportunity after opportunity, and we couldn't take advantage. You know how frustrating that is? Seriously? It's these types of games, man. Why we gotta be like the frickin' Atlanta Falcons sometimes? Or the LA Chargers? I don't know. Who do you want to compare us to? Well, ain't Panthers bad, but jeez, man. We sure got a lot of work to do. You know, I'm glad that Shane Beamer's our coach. I'm glad we got a new culture and a new team, but truth is, we gotta get more recruits, man. We gotta get better players in here. I still want to have a little bit of hope that maybe the offensive line is onto a rough start and that they'll get better over the season. Maybe they will, but it's just really hard to see what they've been doing the entire season. Even against EIU, it was bad. How do you explain that? That, to me, is a clear indication on coaching. But whatever, man. I'm done with this crap, man. Just please, can we figure something out on the offensive side of the ball? At least the defense is good. But it don't mean crap when your defense literally keeps you in the game for as long as they possibly can, and your offense just can't do anything. The offense does absolutely nothing to credit the defense. This is what happens. Well, I got it. I guess I need to go ahead and go. Before I lose my mind even more. Thank you all so much for watching. Regardless, as much as this sucked, still good to be a Gamecock for every 2D, though. Gotta be honest. Go Cox. And I hope you all have a great night. Again, good game to Kentucky. At least Clemson sucks, right? Oh, it's hard to enjoy them losing when we're this bad. Whatever, though. Go Gamecocks. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy we won. It feels good to be back on the winning record. But I gotta be honest with y'all. I just do. That was one of the sloppiest games I've probably ever seen. Oh my gosh. Troy gave it to us today. They fought. Gotta give them credit. I kind of figured that this was going to be a difficult one, and it was. Troy really tried, but the Gamecocks held them off. Parker White, freaking legend, putting the game away again with a kick. I mean, he's just absolutely legendary, man. I don't know what we do without Parker White. I'm just telling you the truth. But, yeah, the Gamecocks won 3-2, 23-14. Could have been a lot worse, but, can't complain with a win at the end of the day. But there were definitely some concerning things that I've seen. And, I'm happy we won. I don't want to complain after we win, but I do have to criticize a couple things. Number one, offense struggled to get going again today. Same old story. Second, why on earth can we not make ourselves the butt of jokes for one weekend, let alone one season? Please? What on earth would you throw the ball away at the 1 yard line before you even get to the end zone? A chance to make this a beatdown, and we pulled this stupid crap, man. Why would you throw the ball away at the 1 yard line? Bro. Whatever, though. We won 23-14. Defense held them off. I gotta say, our defense continues to amaze me. But the offense? The offense, man. Stressful. This is a stressful game. This game alone probably took like 4 years off my life. Jeez, only 4? I don't know. Probably more than that. I don't know. It's pretty bad when you don't even know. But you know what? Let's not be negative. Let's be happy. We won the game. Feels good to win. We're 3-2. I gotta be real with you, though. We got Tennessee coming up. Tennessee seems like a better team than they have been last year. When you compare team to team, they seem about even a little bit. I don't know. Maybe you can argue Tennessee's a bit better. It feels more rational, I gotta admit, to go with Tennessee this weekend, but I don't know. I just don't know. I have a feeling, despite how we're doing offensively, I just have a feeling that we have a chance. We'll see, though. We'll see. We got the win. Good start to Cocktober. Oh, yeah, and by the way, the Cocktober Marathon 2021. That's a new thing that we're doing here. The Halloween intros are back. This year, I got some fun, festive intros to celebrate Halloween, so yeah, 2021 Halloween is going to be epic with SCCFT Cocktober around. So you might as well stay tuned. Okay, that's enough. Alright, so this game was sloppy. It was. But that pick six, talk about a game-changing play and one that really set the tone. We got to look at that pick six right there. before the half, that really helped us big time. I mean, that helped us big time, man. Defense is playing well. Defense has been good this season. Special teams has been good, but I got to be honest, man. The offense does have me worried. Hopefully we can improve as the season goes, but man, beating Troy by 9, beating ECU by 3. Man, it's concerning. But you know what? Proud of this team. Great team win today. Could have been worse. We could be a lot worse right now, whether y'all believe it or not. So, credit to Shane Beamer and this team for finding ways to win these stressful games, because we could easily, as much as y'all hate to admit it, we're 3-2 right now when we could be 1-4. We really could be. We could have lost to ECU, and we really could have lost this game. We really could have. But we didn't. So, thank you, Beamer, for that. Well, you know what? Thank you, David Spalding, as well, because if it wasn't for that pick 6 before the half, you could argue that was what really put Carolina on. That's what really set us up for a victory. I'm just being honest. And, of course, Parker White's clutch goatness as well. But, David Spalding's pick 6, give him credit. Luke Doty had a 16-yard touchdown pass to E.J. Jenkins. Defense played amazing, but the offense still has problems. We've only scored 1 rushing touchdown in 5 games. We got to figure something out on the offense. Sooner or later, something's got to start clicking. But nevertheless, the Gamecocks came on top tonight. Good start to October. Hopefully we do the same against Tennessee. Tennessee's got a very concerning defense, so I don't know, maybe next weekend we can get something on offense. We got to have our offense if we have a chance to win that one, because Tennessee is going to bring their offense. But with the way our defense plays, I don't know. I think that would be a good, interesting game in Knoxville. We'll see. Thank you all so much. Your boy, SUCFT, checking out. Even though they stress me out, they're probably going to be the reason why they schedule a cardiologist appointment in a few weeks. I still love them to death, and I'm happy that they won. Go Cox, forever to thee. All right, guys, what is up? SCCFT here, back with the Carolina versus Tennessee post-game video. Sorry I'm late on this. I wanted to watch the rest of the Oklahoma-Texas game, and my Lord, what an ending. What an ending. Texas literally choked. UT Junior. Texas is UT Junior. Tennessee is a real UT. Yeah, Tennessee won today. Texas didn't. So, anyways, let's talk about this game, man. Hey, listen, Tennessee fans, I'm a man of my word. I've been saying that I picked Carolina to win this game, okay? I told y'all that if I'm wrong, like always, I will show up and I will admit that I'm wrong. I will take my medicine. I'm here to take that medicine. I picked Carolina to win this game because of that defense. Tennessee dominated this football game. They dominated this football game in the first half. Carolina tried to get something going in the second half, just couldn't come together. But I definitely did not see Tennessee winning by this much. Y'all were a better team than I thought y'all were. Y'all really are. What a good job by Tennessee, man. Seriously, much respect to Tennessee fans, Tennessee football. For a fan base that's gone through a lot in the last 15 years, you get 2 back-to-back dominating wins against SEC opponents. That's something special. That's something you can build off on. And if Tennessee's offense played like they played against Missouri and Carolina, y'all could actually have a shot against Ole Miss. Y'all actually could. But with this win, you're definitely going to a bowl game. That's guaranteed now. Can Tennessee get to 7 or 8 wins now? That's my question. If you're a Tennessee fan, which I'm sure I'm going to have a lot of you in here, do y'all think Tennessee has a chance to win 7, 8 games? I'm not saying Tennessee is back and they're going to beat Alabama or Georgia. That's not going to happen, although Georgia is surprisingly down 3-0 to Auburn right now. But, man, you got to give credit where it's due. Tennessee football, they really impressed today. They've impressed the last 2 weekends. They're better than I thought they were. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I will freaking admit it. And Tennessee beats the Gamecocks for the 3rd straight year in a row. Oh, man, it's tough. It's tough to say that. But Tennessee fans, seriously, much respect. Even if y'all don't show any class in the comment section, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. I talk my trash in a hype and hate video, which I do that for every team. It doesn't matter who you are. Heck, Vanderbilt's coming up next with Carolina. I'm going to be talking a lot of smack about them too. Whether we win that game or lose that game, I don't change anything on what I said. But credit to Josh Heupel. Sometimes you just got to give credit where it's due and admit their rebuild is ahead of ours right now. Carolina's got a lot of work to do before they can even try to get back. I mean, it is what it is. What else do you want to say? But if you want me to take some positives, Luke Doty did show some athleticism with his foot. He ran some plays, did a first down. How about Kai Kroger on that fake punt? Holy moly. Down to like the 1 or 2 yard line. Kevin Harris has got some touchdowns today. So the offense showed a little bit of life in the second half. We tried to come back. It was far too late, though. That domination of a first half by Tennessee killed any chance of the Gamecocks coming back and winning that football game. It was never going to happen. I mean, from the first quarter and on, this game was over. It was over. I mean, what else do you want me to admit? But, hey, Tennessee, congratulations, seriously. I'm not really satisfied about this offense. The play calling's got to be better. The stupid penalties and mistakes got to be better. I mean, at least with 3-3, we don't have a losing record right now. That's the best thing I can tell you, because we all knew that Shane Beamer's first season was going to be a tough one. It was going to be a roller coaster ride. South Carolina's offense right now is horrible, and this program might be in a worse shape than I thought they were. I mean, I'll admit it, but can South Carolina still get to a bowl game this season? I don't think so. Could they get the 5 wins? Maybe. I mean, Vanderbilt, you should beat Vanderbilt. I mean, as bad as South Carolina is, you look at Vanderbilt, it's a whole nother world of bad over there in Nashville. Like, it is a whole new level of bad over there. We're talking about, like, with all due respect to Vandy fans, we're talking about a team that had to kick to save their lives against UConn. And they absolutely got boat raced by Florida. That could be South Carolina's biggest win since Eastern Illinois. I mean, you should beat Vanderbilt. Regardless, enough said. Could Carolina take one against Missouri in a tough game? It's on the road at Missouri. I mean, maybe Carolina could. Maybe we could, but this offense has got to give us something. But if you beat Vandy and Mizzou, could you possibly – I don't know if Carolina has the offense to still win against A&M, Florida, Auburn, or Clemson. I don't think so. We might have the offense to barely steal one from Missouri. I don't know, though. I really don't know. I didn't want to think for – I wanted to give Shane Beamer the benefit of the doubt and his team benefit of the doubt and not have them going 4-8 like everyone their brother predicted. But that's looking like that's what's most likely going to happen. Once again, the worst-case scenario to me is what the Gamecocks are probably going to go this year. But, you know, we're still an imperfect football team. Still got a lot to build on. Tennessee, you just got to give them credit, man. I'm not saying that they're back or anything, but they've got something figured out. They're ahead of South Carolina. They're ahead of Missouri. Could they possibly be better than Kentucky? I'm being serious. Could they? We'll have to see. Their offense looks a lot better than Kentucky's, in my opinion. So you take all of that into account. Tennessee, third best team in the SEC East, maybe? I don't know. And which is probably a lot better than where most ball fans expected. Or the realistic ones, the ones that aren't the run-of-the-mill 15-0, 10-2, unrealistic, delusional expectation Tennessee fans. But, hey, celebrate this win. I mean, you beat a terrible Carolina team. You did. It's a big win for Tennessee, though, regardless. Sometimes you just got to come on here and admit you're wrong, and that's what I'm doing. There you go. There you go. Tennessee fans, congratulations on the win. Carolina, time to get our favorite Halloween candy. Candy Vandy coming up next. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. At least we'll be able to beat up on old Candy Vandy, right? Don't worry, Tennessee. We'll take care of your little brother for you. Yeah. But, follow fans, once again, good game. Celebrate this win. Seriously, y'all earned it. And respect all the Tennessee fans out there. Go Gamecocks. Spurs up till my toes up. Further to thee. And let's bounce back next weekend. Go Cox. Nolan. Rose. Time! It's caught! Touchdown, Gamecocks! Holy crap! Holy crap! Was he in bounds? Was he in bounds? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Get him. Lost the ball. Carolina has it. And that's the game. Let's go. Carolina wins. Oh. Let's go. Okay, let's go. Oh, man. Hey, at least we won. All right. Now, it's time. It might not taste as great, but we got the win. The first Candy Vandy bar. Wow. I'm still trying to sit here and process what the heck I just watched. I mean, on a positive note, we won the football game, but there's a lot more negatives from this game than positives. I mean, this was just an ugly, horrific, terrible, words I'm not going to say on camera, type of football game for Carolina. They tried so hard to lose this game. I guess we felt bad for Vandy or something because we tried so hard to lose this game. Everything that could go wrong for South Carolina went wrong in the game. It went wrong in the game. I mean, this game was ugly. It was hard to watch. You know, I did a live watch along. And I think everyone who stuck in there for me. I mean, I was upset during most of it. I was angry, and rightfully so. We were all angry. What we watched, this game should have never been this close. South Carolina should have never been in the position down 20-14, having to literally save their lives. We should have never been in that position. We were an 18-point favorite, guys, and we won this game by 1 point. We were dang lucky to win this football game. Dang lucky. I got to be the most luckiest person alive right now to be making a post-game video about a win than a loss. I mean, this game just had a lot of issues. This offense is horrific. It was horrific. I'm going to tell you this, though. Zeb freaking Nolan to Xavier Legette for the touchdown win. We finally decided to put in Zeb Nolan for the final drive when we were holding on for dear life. I don't know why we didn't put him in sooner, because that offense came alive on that last drive. That offense came alive. All of a sudden, this offense went for turning the ball over constantly. 4 turnovers in this game, for crying out loud. 4. Vanderbilt won the turnover margin, and we still won. We are the luckiest freaking team today. I am dead serious, man. It is what it is, though. Hey, we won the football game. But you know what? You got to give credit to Vandy. I almost said Candy Vandy. You got to give credit to Vandy. They should have won this football game. We did not deserve to win this game. Vanderbilt should be the winners of this football game. They should have won. They deserved to win. We shot ourselves in the foot so much times. We tried to lose this game. We really tried. But thank God for the defense playing good. I mean, the secondary, they allowed some drives. They allowed some plays that got me frustrated. But overall, this D-line, they kept it. We're lucky. We are so freaking lucky. We're more lucky than Clemson was yesterday. Oh, man. Well, the streak continues over Vanderbilt. 13 straight over the Commodores. But it really should have been snapped today. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be mean. But we did not deserve to win this football game. But you know what? We won the game. So everybody who was hoping there, fingers crossed that Vandy will win. Sorry, Charlie. South Carolina won the football game. And at the end of the day, I guess that's all that matters. But you know what? I'm tired of Marcus Satterfield. I'm tired. I think I've seen enough. This was Vanderbilt, for crying out loud. Vanderbilt. Like I said, we should have never been in this position. We should have never been in the position where we had to drive to save our lives. Down 20-14. We should have never been in that position. The holding calls, everything. The penalties, the turnovers. I mean, just absolutely pathetic. And that falls not just under the players, but the coach. This offense just was not prepared. Zeb Nolan, though, credit to Zeb Nolan for giving life to this offense. He's a hero. I mean, and of course, unfortunately, Parker White missed his first field goal of the season. I will tell you this. I'm glad that I'm okay that we went ahead and just nailed it to seal off. We don't want to risk another turnover. I do kind of wish we would have scored, though. When we got the turnover to really save our lives. I mean, Vandy won the turnover margin, and, that's something they had to do if they were going to win this football game. But this just shows how bad Vandy is. South Carolina could try their hardest to lose, and Vandy would still end up losing the game. I guess we were making fun of them or something. I guess we're just trying to show the nation just how bad Vanderbilt is. Hey, guys, we're going to prove a point to you. We're going to try as hard as we can to lose this football game just to show you how bad Vandy is. I guess it's a new way of making fun of Vanderbilt. But this is pathetic, though. This was a pathetic performance. I'm not happy about this. And, there's a lot of people that are probably going to come on and clown South Carolina. How pathetic. You beat Vanderbilt by 1 point. Vanderbilt, a team that had to literally save their lives against UConn, a team that lost by 20 to East Tennessee State. And you know what? You're right. That is absolutely pathetic. That is pathetic. But you know what? At least we're sitting at 4-3 instead of 3-4. At least we still have our goals ahead of us. At least there's still that small chance we can make a bowl game. But I highly doubt it. Because with the offense we've tried it out today, I don't know if we're going to beat anybody. I don't even know if we're going to beat Missouri. If we could only beat Vanderbilt by 1 point, how are we going to beat Missouri? I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. This was bad. This was real bad. So I don't know if we're going to make a bowl game. I think this is our last one of this season. I really do. Florida doesn't look good, though. Could we get Florida? I don't know. Could we get Clemson? I mean, Florida and Clemson and Missouri are the three that are in my candidates of who South Carolina can still beat this season. But with if we don't improve this offense, which I've kind of given up hope on that, but If we don't improve it, then we're not going to be any fear of them. But hey, maybe now this is just what Carolina needed. Maybe now this will finally spark some conversations at quarterback and the offense. Maybe now we won't be afraid to make changes. Maybe now it will start to click and realize that we need to play better and smart football. The holding calls, the penalties, it's got to stop. Carolina is their own worst enemy when it comes to stuff like that. You know, the turnovers, the penalties. I mean, Shane Beamer said it like this: if you could read a textbook on how to lose a football game, Carolina fulfilled all of that in this game. We're the luckiest dang team today to come out with a win. We should have lost this game, but you know what? Spurs up, baby. We won the football game. We won the football game. Clemson fans can come in here and mock us. You know, how many struggle wins do they have this season? I guess absolutely nobody's. You tell me. You tell me. Barely beating Syracuse yesterday. Are you kidding me? We scored more points than you did. The horrible offense we have, we scored more than Clemson today. That's pathetic. Oh, God. Well, Gamecocks won the game. 8 candy candy bar. I'm full. It tasted great. Well, I mean, a bittersweet. We'll leave it at that. But man, I'm not full after eating that candy bar. Seriously though, respect to Vanderbilt. Good game to you guys. I actually hurt for y'all. Y'all. If there was any chance you were going to get an SEC win, it was tonight. And, well, Gamecocks, I guess, showed they were the better football team tonight. It feels weird to say that after how we played, but you know what? Whatever, man. Just whatever. Could be worse. But also could be better. Hopefully, this will cause a spark or whatever. But next up is Texas A&M, and I do not feel good about that game. I don't feel good about that game. You know, they're looking good. They found something. They're a lot better. I'm still trying to calm down. That was an emotional roller coaster of a live stream I did. That was the first live hangout I've done in a long time, and there will be more watch-alongs coming. Women's basketball season will be starting pretty soon. I have quite a few planned for them. Maybe I'll do one more stream for you guys just to hang out and watch some college football. Yeah, man, that was a stressful game. That was really, really stressful. I think this was way more stressful than ECU and Troy, and I'm not joking. Whew. Gamecocks got the dub. Can we get 2 more wins? We'll see. We'll see how much more fight and offense this team has left in them. I think they have a lot. Because you know what? I will tell you this. As bad as we looked, at least we didn't quit. We didn't quit when things got tough. This team has no quit, you know? We didn't say, all right, we're done playing football. We didn't say that. You know, we fought till the end, and, you know, when you try, you get lucky. Carolina got lucky today, and you know what? Could be worse. I could be sitting here clown raging and dancing like a fool right now, which I promise my good buddy Clemson fan one I do. If we lost this game, and thank God I don't have to do that. Thank God. That's all I'm saying, man. But Vandy fans, congratulations. You got a good moral victory. Go Gamecocks. 13 straight, the owning continues. Alright, I'm here with post-game video part 2 because the first one I made, I felt like I was very classless and just unprofessional. And I want to apologize to all of you for that. But I got to be brutally honest. 44-14. We have only 6 yards of offense at some point in the third quarter. 6-yard offense total for the whole game, by the way. That was revealed in the third quarter. By the third quarter, we only had 6 yards of offense. One of the worst offensive games I have ever freaking seen. And Texas A&M just dominated us. Of course, we can't stop the run. We just got beat. No one was lying there. Just a very unfortunate night for the Gamecocks. Very unfortunate night. It's been a good day overall. I'm on vacation right now in Flagstaff in Arizona. It's been a nice day. Clemson lost to Pitt earlier, so that was good, but is the only thing Carolina fans have to hope for now is just for Clemson to lose. This is how bad of a spot we're in right now, but sadly, it's just where we're at. I guess let's talk about it. We're 4-4 into the season. Thank God we have a bye week, but if I'm being brutally honest, looking at the schedule down the road, we got Florida, we got Missouri. Missouri might be our best chance for a win, but it's on the road, and I don't know, Missouri's just been a thorn in our side lately. We got Auburn, and then we got Clemson. It's hard to really find a win in that. I don't want to think this team is going 4-8, but I just don't see us making a bowl game, and I'm sorry. But with as bad as we have been offensively, something's wrong, man. I got to tell you, something's wrong with this offense. There's no excuse to not get it figured out by now. Like, something needs to happen over the bye week to get this offense fixed. I am not doubting Shane Beamer in any way. It is only year one of a new head coach. But I got to look at our offensive coordinator, man, and just ask myself, what's going on? I mean, maybe we're just this low on talent. Maybe we need help. But we have some players, and Kevin Harris is not having a season. It's just hard to really draw any positives from this game because there was barely anything positive. We were down 44-0 at some point in this game. Are we ever going to beat Texas A&M? Like, honestly, are we? I don't think we are. I'm sitting here literally fidgeting right now because of what I just watched. Stressed out, man. I'll admit, I put a lot of stock and emotion into this team. I love the Gamecocks. I do. Unfortunately, we kind of knew it was going to be a rough year. 4-8 was what a lot of people predicted, but I picked us to make a bowl game. I picked us to beat Auburn. I don't think that's happening now. Florida is no world leader by any means. Don't get me wrong. But geez, man. They're better than us. The only team I could really see us having a chance to beat or even beating is Missouri. That's really the only team, but it's in Columbia, Missouri. The way the offense has been playing all season long, nothing's for sure. It really scares me to think that we could lose out. And I don't want us to lose out. But we're staring down that road because there's just no hope offensively. And I'm sorry to say that. There's no hope offensively. I've seen nothing from this team offensively to make me think. I really want to think that we're going to turn it around after the bye week, but what evidence can I support that off of? Faith? That's not enough. What observable, actual evidence and data can I have to actually believe that this team is going to respond in the right way? Coming off of the bye week. I mean, I'll give us credit. Carolina over the past decade or so has actually done pretty good responding after the bye week, but looking at this offense, yeah, it just doesn't point like that's going to happen this year. I don't know. Maybe Florida themselves doesn't look too good, but I just don't see us beating them. I really hate to be negative, man, because I really wanted to see this team make a bowl game. Everyone said we had no chance to make a bowl game. Everyone said it. Well, not everyone. There were a few people who actually gave us enough credit to think that we were going to make a bowl game, and we're out here making them look dumb. I really don't want to sound down on this team, but realistically, man, like 5-7 is what we got to hope for now. I really am trying. I'm really trying not to be negative, y'all. I'm really trying not to be negative, but geez. Look at this. Look at how we're playing offensively. And even the defense was awful today. Even the defense was awful. And you know it's bad when special teams, beamer ball, is off. I mean, forgive me, guys. I just hope that this team some way, somehow pulls off something. But the second half of our schedule is brutal. It really is. Florida? Missouri? I mean, Missouri's winnable, but I don't know if I'd say Florida's winnable. I just want it. Auburn doesn't look as winnable as it did in the offseason. And quite frankly, even though Clemson's having a pretty bad year this year, they're better than us. Their offense stinks, but geez, compare us to them. At least, I mean, my God. I just don't know. It's hard to really think we're going to make a bowl game with this pitiful, crappy offense. I feel bad for Zem Nolan, man. I do. I feel bad. Jason Brown comes in and he actually gets the offense going a little bit. He does. He gets us 2 touchdowns, so I think we got to start Jason Brown. I think we got to. I think it's clearly time for a change. We need to start Jason Brown. Give him a shot, because I mean, Jesus Christ, what other choice do we have at this point? Look at what's going on. We need something to get this offense going. We've got to get it figured out. We've got to, man. It's week 8 or week 9 into the season, and we still haven't figured it out. We got to do something, man. Don't get me wrong. I didn't think this team was going to be great this year by any means, but I didn't think we were going to have a bad offense this year. You know, I definitely didn't think the running game was going to start. That was something I was really looking forward to. I thought the rushing game was going to be amazing with Zaquandre White, you know, Kevin Harris, even Marshawn Lloyd. But so far, it's been a big disappointment. It has. We all thought the offensive line and the running game was going to be the strength of his team. Turns out it's the weakness of our team. How does it go from being the strength to the weakness in one season? I don't know, man. Hopefully we can get something figured out. You know, I'm trying to remain positive, but I can't just blindly support to a fault. I need evidence. And unfortunately, I just don't see enough to think that we're going to get it going. I mean, if it's week 8 of the season and the offense still hasn't figured it out, shit. Well, what makes us think we're going to do it now? I don't know, man. But you know what? Thank you so much. Thank you so much to Zeb Nolan. But it's time for Jason Brown. Or someone, for crying out loud, someone. Luke Doty's not working out. Jason Brown really is our only option. Zeb Nolan's not working out anymore. Neither Zeb or Luke can get this offense going, so time to give Jason Brown a chance and see if maybe he can lead some kind of incredible turnaround in the second half. I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see, though. Thank you all so much for watching. I need to get out of here, man. Thank you all so much. Your boy SCCFT checking out. Even though they piss me off and they really stress me out, go Gamecocks forever to thee. Checking out. Oh, that was so beautiful. Oh my God. I've been dreaming of this moment. Dreaming. All I could do was dream until now. Until tonight.
The Braves will be taking that trophy home, and we'll send it down to the stage in Chemical.
Oh.
Joe, thank you very much. The Commissioner, Rob Manfred, is here.
Let's go.
And I look out to a sea of Braves fans.
Woo!
And let me introduce who's on the podium with us. Terry McGurk, the chairman of the Atlanta Braves. Derek Schiller, president and CEO. Brian Snitker, the manager, and the rest of the world champion, Atlanta Braves.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Oh my God.
2021 season and a dramatic postseason. It's my honor and pleasure to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champion Atlanta Braves and their CEO, Terry McGurk.
Lift it. Lift it. Woohoo! Let's go! Let's go!
So how does it feel to hold that trophy?
Oh my gosh, it's been 26 years.
Oh my God, I can't believe this is real.
Unbelievable. I gotta thank Snit, this team. They overcame unbelievable things to get here. Alex, you all know the story of Alex. An unbelievable decision making mid-year. The fans are back in Atlanta dancing in the streets. We filled Truist Park tonight, and they're going wild, and we can't wait to get back and celebrate with them. But I want to thank two angels that are up there tonight, made sure this happened. Hank Aaron and Phil Negro. Thank you, boys, for having us win this thing tonight.
Woohoo!
Well said. Thank you. Congrats.
Holy freaking crud. They won the game. They won the game. They won the World Series. The Atlanta Braves are world champions. I want y'all to let that sink in. The Atlanta Braves have won the World Series. We did it. We did it. You know, I remember so much jokes that people have made about the Atlanta Braves. Oh, wait, choking leads, the Atlanta Falcons 2.0. Oh, Atlanta Falcons. Oh, they're choking. Well, not tonight. Not tonight. Tonight, the Braves did it. We won it all. We're world champions. This doesn't even feel real, dude. This doesn't feel real. I can't believe this is happening. I really can't. This is amazing. It's our first World Series since 1995. 26 years. It's been 26 years. And now it's coming home. See, some of y'all in my celebration video might not have understood why I was celebrating, pumped the confetti, or maybe even cried a little bit like I just saw the light or whatever. But y'all probably weren't pulling for them through 14 and 17 when they lost 80, 90 games. When they missed the postseason. All we could do was dream of making the postseason. 2018 was the start of something good. It really was. But last year, we made the league championship against the Dodgers just to get our heart broken after having a 3-1 series lead. I remember that, and that hurt so bad. None of y'all could understand the devastation I felt. The first half of this season, we had a losing record. What were we? 44 and 45? Something like that? If you would have asked anyone if this team would have done it in July, people would have called you crazy. We would have told you wouldn't even expect to make the postseason. But this team battled through adversity, through all kinds of crap, losing Acuna to the Marlins in July. Losing a star player. He was on pace to win the MVP. Just all the adversity we faced. These guys are world champions tonight. These guys have battled through all kinds of adversities to become world champions. There ain't a team, there ain't a city that deserves this more. No one deserves it more than the Atlanta Braves. No one. This team has been through so much over the years. Listen, I became an Atlanta Braves fan in 2012. My family are Brave fans. My dad was a Brave fan. Some of y'all watching this video might have been a Braves fan back in the 90s when y'all saw them last win the World Series. I've never seen us win the World Series before. This is the first for me. I've never even seen them play it in the game before. But they did it tonight. They did it tonight. This doesn't feel real. This really, truly does not feel real because of all that this team went through a few months ago. I feel like I'm trying not to cry in this video, but man, it's just... This is an emotional moment for me, guys. This is an emotional moment for Braves Nation. It really is. This feels great. Y'all don't even know the joy and happiness I'm feeling right now. Of course, unless you're a Braves fan. But I'm really happy right now. Wow. Listen, good game to the Astros. Seriously, good game to the Astros. I lived in Houston in 2017 when the Astros were in the World Series. Hurricane Harvey hit. I was there for Harvey, and it was devastating. It was bad. And, of course, my Braves weren't in the World Series, so I had no reason to pull against them. And I thought, all my friends are Astros fans. It would be good for the Astros to get a World Series with all the crap that's happened to Houston. And they did. I was pulling for them to do it, and they did it. But tonight, this year, guys, sorry, my Braves, my team was in the World Series. And my team beat you. We won the World Series. We are world champions. Listen, Atlanta sports have not really been great lately. They haven't. Take Georgia Tech football, for example. Take the Atlanta Hawks. I mean, they were all right, but, they're still dealing with some bad luck. Take the Atlanta Falcons. But the Braves tonight, we did it for Atlanta. We did it for the state of Georgia. We did it for ATL. We did it for ATL. We did it. We really did it. You know, what a run. What a run by this team in the postseason. What a run. Seriously, what a run. What a strong finish to the season. Seriously. What a postseason. What a postseason. You know, the last few years, the postseason hasn't really gone our way. Like I said, like 18 for 19, heartbreak. 2020 against the Dodgers, heartbreak. But this year, we beat the Brewers. We got revenge against the Dodgers. And now we beat the Astros for the World Series. It has never, for me, been more greater to be an Atlanta Braves fan than right now. It hasn't. And, you know, my sports look is actually looking pretty good this year. The Miami Heat are looking good. Might be the best team in the NBA, maybe. Atlanta Braves won the World Series. Carolina Hurricanes are on the greatest start for franchise history. South Carolina women's basketball is about to start up, and they're favored to win the national championship, and they will. This could be a good run for me. It could be. But this is just the start of something good, guys. This really is. You know, I want to give a shout out to the postseason guys. Freddie Freeman especially. My favorite Atlanta Brave player, Freddie Freeman. If there was any player I wanted to see lift that trophy tonight, it was him. It was him. You know, of course, I hate that Acuna couldn't play in the World Series. You know, we did it for him too. I really wish he would have lifted that. I really wish he would have played in this game as well. But oh well, maybe next year. But Freddie Freeman, Rosario, Duvall, Max Fried, Albies, Swanson, Riley, just so much. Everybody. It would take me a lot of time to name them all, but I'm just so proud of these guys. I really am. They overcame so much to be world champions tonight. World champions. I can't stress this enough. We're world champions, guys. This feels like a dream. I've had to pinch myself 7 times to see if this is a dream. You know, it's just when your team starts out with a losing record in the first half, and then they bounce back in the second half, make a deep run to postseason to win it all, it feels so good, guys. It feels good. I've been a Braves fan for a long time. I've dreamed of this moment. I've literally dreamed of this moment. I made fantasies about this moment. I played MLB app and Mies about this moment, just dreaming and fantasizing, pretending that the Braves won the World Series. I don't have to pretend tonight. I don't have to fantasize tonight. I don't have to dream tonight. We did it. We did it. We actually did it. First time in 26 years. We did it. And it feels so good. It does. Despite everything, the Braves sit at the top of the MLB world. We are the best team in baseball. We are. Best team in baseball. Not the Dodgers. Not the Astros. Especially not the darn Phillies. Not the Brewers. Not the Marlins. No one but the Atlanta Braves. We are the world champions. Everyone kiss the ring. Everyone bow down to the kings of baseball. Let's go. World Series champions. World champions. The Atlanta Braves. Let's go. It feels so good. Thank you guys so much for watching, man. It just, wow. This really feels good. I questioned if this day would come before I was 20. Wow. Took 18 years, but I finally got to see us win a World Series. Hopefully, I'll get to see us win it again next year. Go Braves, baby. Go Braves. Hope everyone has a great night. Celebrate this win. Brag to your friends at school. Brag to your coworker. Brag to your boss. Brag to whoever you want, because the Braves tonight sit at the top of the MLB. No longer are we the punchline of the MLB. No longer can people make that stupid Falcons joke about us. No longer do we have to be the quote-unquote little brother. No. No, 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 no. Tonight, we the kings. We are the kings. Sink it in and embrace it. Embrace it, because we get to brag about this until April and May. So let's get it, guys. What a season. What a season. What a way to end it, Braves. What a way to end it. World champs, baby. And it feels so good. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. SECFT. Checking out. Go Braves! Woo! Oh. Let's go. Well, I watched that whole game, and there's only 3 things I had to say right now to open this video. Let's freaking go! Dude, I am speechless. I don't know how to describe what the heck I just watched. This team has come out from the bye week, looked like a whole different team tonight. That was just so much fun to watch. 40-17, 40 points. 40-17, a domination. I mean, this was just a total butt whooping of the Florida Gators. The Gamecocks took their claws, dragged the Florida Gators all across the field, and put them on the grill, and smoked them for 4 quarters straight. This was a domination. This game was never in doubt. This wasn't close. It was an absolute domination and butt whooping of the Florida man. And I'll tell you this. I love beating Florida. This is revenge for 2018, 2019, and last year too. Why was it revenge for those years? Well, 2018, we had a pretty good lead on the Gators. What was it, like 31-14? And we blew it to lose 31-35. 2019, we had a 4-quarter lead. The refs screwed us over. Helped Florida with so much calls, it was just ridiculous. Then last year, well, Muschamp. Muschamp and a time management. Oh, speaking of that, this is also revenge for y'all giving us Muschamp. Revenge. Just what a win for Shane Beamer. This guy deserves this so much. I love Shane Beamer, man. There is no head coach I'd rather have in Columbia right now than Shane Beamer. He deserves this. His family deserves this. This team deserves this. The fan base deserves this. Everyone deserves this. Even the Georgia fans watching, y'all are welcome. Y'all are welcome. Tennessee fans, y'all are welcome. Every Gator hater out there, you're welcome. Truly, all of you. I mean, we beat the absolute soul and little panties out of the Florida Gators. This game, I can't stress this enough, man. This was just so much fun to watch. Jason Brown is the guy. We have our quarterback. We have our quarterback. So what a performance. What a performance. The offense moved really well today. This is the best game I've seen the offense play all season long. This is the best game of the season right here. Josh Vann played amazing. The running game was amazing. We had 30 points in one half. Parker White, of course, kicked a few field goals today. I mean, the defense played amazing. Jalen Foster played well. Damani Staley. Jordan Burch. Everybody. This is how you come out of a bye week. This is how you come out of a bye week. This is how you make adjustments. This was the best game of Gamecock football I've seen in a long time. This was such a fun game. This was such a fun game. That's how you do it. And listen, hold on to this, Gamecocks, for the rest of the season, because y'all have an amazing opportunity ahead of y'all. Keep playing like this. Don't take your foot off the gas. You found something. Stay with it. Because we're 5-4 now. We got 5 wins. Next up, we have Missouri. And Missouri, Listen, I'm not going to talk too much, but I will tell you this. They have not looked good at all this season. Their defense is bad. You feel good about your chances there. I know we have to go to Columbia, Missouri to play, but after what you saw tonight, you feel a lot better about your chances now, for sure. You get Auburn at home. Yes, Auburn's tough. They are tough, but they have their moments. Clemson, another lucky win tonight. They look beatable too. Dude, the path to 6 wins is there. You're 1 win away. Missouri's next. That's the most likely next win of the season for you. The opportunity is there, Gamecocks. Let's take advantage. Let's take advantage. You show up next weekend in Missouri, how you showed up tonight, we're going bowling. Simple as that. But man, I am fired up about this one. Fired up. It's always great to beat the Gators. A Gator butt whooping for sure. When was the last time either team won by this margin? 2012? I think this is the most points we've ever put on the Florida Gators, isn't it? 40 points, my God. This might also be the biggest win against Florida in Carolina football history. I mean, 23 points. I know we beat them by like 22 in 2010 when we went into Gainesville and won the SEC East. But this was just another domination. This game was never close. It was a domination from the start to finish. Carolina had this game in their palms all 4 quarters and never let go. And listen, Florida, like I said, good game to y'all. I have no real hate for y'all, but y'all are bad this year. Dan Mullen's gone. He's got to be gone after this one. I mean, outside of a few good plays, Florida was never in this game. They never stood a chance. I don't know. I think I'm just being 100%. I think Dan Mullen's lost the locker room. I don't think he makes another year at Florida. He really shouldn't after this one because, wow. Y'all were a 20-point favorite. As bad as y'all were a 20-point favorite. And you lost to the Gamecocks by 23. By 23. You were down by 30 at one point. But this is, I got to pitch myself because this was just incredible. This was unbelievable. What happened? What happened? This team, before the bye week, we were struggling to even put 20 on the board. Now all of a sudden, here we are looking like Oklahoma offensively. I mean, good Lord. Okay, maybe not that far. But, we look good. I'll tell you that. But, man, what a statement win, though. What a big win. Talk about a win to make a statement and give yourself some opportunity. I mean, this one was huge for Shane Beamer. Here's just an understatement. This game right here, this was big. Shane Beamer is changing things here in Columbia. He's getting things worked out. I believe he's a guy. I do. I'm not trying to get really too ahead of myself, but what you saw tonight was promising. It says something about where we're heading as a program. I mean, you beat Florida like how you did today, and listen. Florida, I mean, yeah, they don't look good. I know people say, well, they weren't 100% in this game. They have flu-like symptoms or whatever. But you still got beat 40-17. I mean, there's just no excuse for that. I mean, you can make whatever excuse for it, but you lost 40-17. 40-17 to the Gamecocks. But, man, I'll tell you what. The running game looked amazing. Passing game looked amazing. Jason Brown looked amazing. Defense looked amazing. I love this team, man. This is the team I want to ride with the rest of the season. I think it's pretty evident, but we'll see how different this coaching staff is than the last. Because the last, we get a big win like this, and then we blow it all. It's a new era, guys. 6-6 looks more and more possible. 7-5 isn't even off the table right now. I mean, this win just sets you up for so much good things. It was huge to get this win, and let me tell you, this game had a funky vibe and feel to it all week long for me. For a lot of people coming into this season, people said, oh, Carolina could win this one. Florida, this could be a trap game. Florida fans, they were mocking us, called us stupid. Who's stupid now? Florida, we told you. We tried to warn you, but you didn't want to listen, and look what happened. And thank you truly. Well, we got Muschamp fired in 2014. Now we're going to get Mullen fired in 2021. Oh, my goodness. What a win, man. What a great day at college football. Great day at college football. Man, what a night. A lot of upsets and close games and ranked teams going down, too. I mean, this was just a great day of college football. It was. And, of course, my Gamecocks beating the absolute soul and dirty diapers out of the Florida Gators. Man, we look good against the Gators in men's sports, don't we? Don't we? Beat you in men's basketball, swept you in baseball, beat the crap out of you in football. Going to continue. But seriously, guys, what a win. What a win. We got opportunity after opportunity after opportunity after this. Let's keep it up. We got a good one coming up against Mizzou and Columbia, Missouri next weekend. You know, I don't want to talk too much, but I will tell you this. I feel more and more confident that these boys will be lifting that Mayor's Cup. It is going to mean a lot more than just a win against Missouri, because we get that win, we're going bowling. What a treat that will be for year one of Shane Beamer. What a win, guys. We got 3 more games left on the season. 2 of 3 of them are winnable. Let's finish strong, guys. Let's finish strong. Build momentum off of tonight. Build it. Beamer Ball is in Columbia, and it feels good tonight. Go Gamecocks! Woo! What a win! Have a good night. SECFT, checking out Go Cox. Chomp, chomp, chomp on that L. Well, here we go again with this crappy offense, missing opportunities, blowing chances. We're right back where we were before the bye week. After a beautiful night at Williams-Brice Stadium last week, really thought we had a chance to really turn this season around and make a big statement. We have Missouri, who was winnable, or at least I thought was winnable. Auburn, who, going to be tough but struggling, and Clemson, who's going to be tough but struggling. But unfortunately, the same problems that plagued us before the bye week are back. And they haunted us in this game. And unfortunately, it's what came back to bite us in the butt at the end. We tried to make the comeback. We did. But it was too late. Good game to Missouri. Honestly, good game to Missouri. Honestly, don't know how we lost to y'all, but good game. I mean, Missouri's got the worst defense in the SEC. One of the worst defenses in college football. We're coming off of a performance where we put up 40 points on Florida, and we come out today and we crap the bed, and we lay a big egg. There's no excuse for this, man. I just don't. But no, be positive, right? Don't criticize. The fans don't know what they're talking about, The coaches, they're doing everything right. The fans don't know nothing. They can't criticize, right? This is pathetic, man. Jason Brown doesn't have 2 seconds before a defensive lineman is in his face. This offensive line can't block for crap. Marcus Satterfield, I'm sorry. I usually don't call for anyone's head for year one, and I'm not gonna lead it now, but I gotta say I'm very disappointed in the performance this year. Not really a good start for you, Sat. I'm sorry, it's not. We gotta recruit some talent, man, because if this isn't a coaching issue and this is a talent issue, then good Lord. But what leads me to believe that this is a coaching issue? The same offensive line that sucks this year, and I'm sorry, but it does. The same offensive line that's stinking this year is the same one that paved the way for a 1,000-yard rusher last year. How does it go from that to this? To me, that does make an indictment on coaching. Year after year, man, with criticizing coaches, I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of having to sit here and criticize coaches, but no, we lose to a crappy Missouri team. This is what we're going to have to do. Missouri's a crappy team. I'm sorry, but they are. And we shouldn't have lost to them. I don't care if it was in Columbia, Missouri. They suck. And for a Carolina team coming off of a big win against Florida, can we just carry momentum? Please? Can we just carry momentum? That's all I'm asking. We blew our chance to make a bowl game this year, in my opinion, because I don't see us beating Auburn. I don't see us beating Clemson either. I'm sorry. Maybe we can pull one out of our butts against one of those two. I don't know. In our favor, they're both at home, so maybe that gives us a little bit of a chance against at least one of them, but I don't know. I picked Auburn in the offseason. It just doesn't look likely anymore. Clemson doesn't look that good this year, but let's be real. We haven't beat them in how many years? Every time we played them, we crap the bed. You just don't even show up, so there's no reason to think that's there's even... Just unfortunate, man. We had a big opportunity, and we did this. You know, I'd absolutely love to pick us to win both of these games. I'd love to feel confident that maybe we have a chance to make a bowl game. But I don't want to say that Florida game was a fluke, because look at Florida. They're a wreck this year, man. Turns out Florida really was that bad. I mean, look at what happened with them in Sanford, for crying out loud. Sanford. No, not Stanford. Sanford. You know that little Baptist school in Birmingham? Yeah, that's the Sanford. That's what I'm talking about. Jeez, man. It hurts. Congratulations, Missouri. I don't know how we have a 3-game losing streak to you, but congratulations. I really, really hope that we get revenge against Auburn. I mean, we beat them last year, but with Mike Bobo and everything he did in the offseason, I would really hate for our season to end losing to both them and Clemson. That's a nightmare way to end the season for me. Gamecocks, please. Please, please, please. Beat one of them. Thank you all so much for watching. Fingers crossed that we, do what we did against Florida, though, either Auburn or Clemson. But I doubt it. Go Gamecocks. Carolina's going to win tonight. The Gamecocks are going to beat Auburn. You heard it here first. We're going to beat Mike Bobo to Snake. And we're going to get the bowl eligibility tonight. I told you. Alright guys, hear me out for a second. I told you that I wouldn't be uploading a video for a while because I came up with an illness. I'm not going to say what illness it was because I don't want to put that on the web, but I came up with an illness and I wouldn't be uploading for a while. But this is too dang special, in my opinion, not to upload. This is dang too special, man. How about them Gamecocks, baby? How about them Cocks? Oh my God. Oh my God. We're going bowling. How about it? We're going bowling. Oh, man. Feels dang good. You know, I felt crappy for the past couple days because of this stupid thing. And what I really needed to see tonight was the Gamecocks get the W against the Auburn Tigers. 2 years in a row, we beaten Auburn. And you know, well, let me say this first. In the preseason, almost everybody picked Carolina to go 4-8 or 5-7. Pretty much no one picked us to go 6-6 or better. No one gave us a chance to make a bowl game. Well, guess what? We're going bowling. I picked us to go 6-6 in the preseason. Man, we're going bowling, baby. It feels dang good. It feels dang good. Wow, you know, for year one of Shane Beamer, for a program that went 2-8 last year, getting to a bowl game was the clear main goal for year one. And if you met that goal, you had a successful season. And you met that goal tonight. You got that 6th win tonight. You know, regardless what happens against Clemson next weekend, you have a chance to play for a 7th win or possibly an 8th win, Lord willing. The Gamecocks haven't been to a bowl game in 3 years, since 2018. Now they're going back. You have a chance to get a 7th or 8th victory. How about that, folks? How about that? That is amazing. Wow. As crappy as I felt, and I admit I still do from the sickness, this win has given me enough energy to make this video. It's pumped me up. I feel good enough to make this video right now. So thank you, Gamecocks, because I really needed this. Oh, man. But back to what I was going to say before. This year's win against Auburn means a lot more to me than last year's win against Auburn. And the reason for that is because... sorry, guys. If I cough in this video, guys, I am sorry. I'm going to try to edit out as much of them as I can, but just bear with me here. But anyways, the reason for that is because... do you guys remember what happened when Shane Beamer was just getting started in December and January? Auburn was stealing our coaches, including Mike Bobo, the one that we all hate. I'm not going to sit here and waste my breath on that snake, Mike Bobo. Just know, Mike Bobo, we hate you, serves you right, and I hope you're made to walk all the way back to Auburn, Alabama. I really do. God, I can't stand y'all. But anyways, it was for that. We had coaches leaving Shane Beamer and leaving the program a wreck. Pretty much. Making us have to start all over again and get these new coaches, who, by the way, I actually thank Auburn for that, because I'll take our coaches here right now over them anyways. Yes, I know people still have strong feelings about Greg Atkins and Marcus Satterfield. Remember, guys, though, play calling, I'm not going to say it's been perfect, but player execution also matters. I'm just going to say that. But anyways, oh, man, I can't believe it, man. This is amazing. I told y'all, too. I told y'all in my video earlier that we were going to win this game. Y'all thought I was joking? Come on now. You know me better than that. And this is a big win for us, too. This is a really big win. Now, yes, we're not a perfect team. We got a lot to work on still. But, man, it was good to get a win like this. We beat Florida by 23 a couple weeks ago, which Florida's a wreck. They were dumb. They lost to Mizzou. No bowl game for the Gators. And we got a big win tonight. And you know why we won this game? Running game and defense. Zaquandre White. What a game, man. What a game by Zaquandre White. And his defense also stepping up and making big plays. Now, I will tell you this. Gamecock fans, prepare for it. There's going to be a lot of Auburn fans complaining about that call at the end on the punt. Here's my take on it. It was close. It was a very close call. And I thought at first that that was a bad call. They gave it to us. But when I zoomed in to look closer, it touched him. It barely touched him. I mean, now, yes, it is close. Sorry. It is close, and I don't blame Auburn fans for thinking that was a bad call. But from what I looked at, it did touch him, but barely. It looked like it might not have touched him, but it did. Sorry. Say what y'all want, but it is what it is. And, honestly, our defense was playing so solid the whole game that you would have lost anyway. Sorry, but you would have. So, it is what it is. But I'll give you this, though. Tank Bigsby is one heck of a running back. He's a great running back, and he played well today. Also, another storyline. Got revenge against TJ Finley for last year. He torched us last year against LSU. This year, we got him and returned the favor in a big way. Oh, man, it's not every day we get to see us beat Auburn. It really isn't. Last year was our first win against them since 1933. We've beaten them back-to-back years. Can y'all believe that? I mean, that's incredible. It really is. Just a big win for the Gamecocks. Big win. Huge statement win. It's just, I cannot stress this enough, guys, how big it is to get to a bowl game in year one of Shane Beamer. It's huge. It's really, really huge. This team they've dealt with a lot. They've been through a lot this season. Quarterback change after quarterback change, struggles to run the ball, a bunch of criticism, injuries, and stuff like that. And this team still managed to find a way, roll through the punches, keep on fighting, and now they punched their ticket to bowl eligibility. Oh, man. I seriously am thrilled. I am more than thrilled that this team did it. Wow. It's amazing. And everyone says, South Carolina's not a good team. In my opinion, good teams make a bowl game. Good teams make a bowl game. We got a solid defensive performance. Our running backs did what they had to do. And the Gamecocks won this game. So now we're 6-5, and Gamecock fans, I want you to take this in right now. The regular season, we will not have a losing record. I want you to take that in. What a job that Shane Beamer has done in his first year. I have been critical on the O-line and the running game and the offense, which honestly at times have deserved it. But man, despite everything, they got the win tonight. Auburn jumped out to a 14-0 lead. And the Gamecocks came back at the end of the second quarter to tie it at halftime and to get the win. Baby, man, it feels good. I don't feel good at all, guys, with this sickness. I feel fatigued. You probably hear my voice. I'm a little drainage in the back of my throat. Been coughing nonstop. It sucked. But this win gave me the energy I needed to make this video. Feels dang good to be here right now, guys, making this video, talking about a Gamecock win. I feel like I'm about to cry right now. This is freaking awesome. We haven't made a bowl game in 3 years. 4-8 in 2019, 2-8 last year. Coaching changes. A lot of stuff. Transfers. Everything that happened in the offseason, but also the joy of Shane Beamer. God bless Shane Beamer and what he's built. The joy he's instilled into this program. But despite everything, guys, we reached our ultimate goal for year one, and that was to make a bowl game. I'm very happy. And you know what? We got Clemson next week. This is our best shot to beat those guys in 6 years, 7 years. We have a good shot to do it. I don't care what Clemson fans say. And yeah, they look good today. This is our best chance to beat y'all. And you know what? My gut's been telling me all year long what's going to happen, just like my gut told me about this one. My gut's been right so far. Even told me about that Florida game. It's been 3-0 so far. Clemson would make it 4-0 if we win. And man, it would feel so good to finally beat them. Clemson fans have given us so much crap over the years. And understandably so. Listen, I'm not going to come out here and act like that. If we weren't in their shoes, that we wouldn't do the same to them, because we would. But despite everything, guys, we reached our ultimate goal for year one, and that was to make a bowl game. I'm very happy. And you know what? We got Clemson next week. This is our best shot to beat those guys in 6 years, 7 years. We have a good shot to do it. I don't care what Clemson fans say. And yeah, they look good today. We have a good shot to do it. But, man, we owe you one. We owe you a butt whooping. Here's hoping. This is the year, man. Here's hoping. And, yeah, I know how good they looked against Wake Forest, but I don't know if you've seen Wake Forest, but their defense is crap. It's the same defense that choked a 45-27 lead against UNC. Think about that for a second. It's going to be a good one this year, though. Clemson fans, regardless of what happens, I think it's going to be a good one this year. I don't think anyone blows anyone out. I think this will be genuinely the best Clemson-Carolina game we've seen in years. You know, I have a lot of great Clemson fans on here, and to y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. When, you know, I don't know how much more videos I'm going to upload after this. I might wait until Postgame Clemson to make another video because I am draining a lot of energy just making this thing, but we'll see how that goes next weekend. Hopefully the Gamecocks snap that losing streak and restore order in the Palmetto State because I think it's about time. Don't y'all? I think it is. But remember, carry on this momentum, you know. We got a big win against Florida scoreboard-wise. We couldn't really carry it on to Missouri. We tried to make a comeback, but I guess Mizzou had us in their running game that night. Defense got to play well next weekend. You're going to need it. Offense, keep running the ball. Maybe we'll have a shot next weekend. Who knows? Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, man. How about them Gamecocks? Bowl eligibility, baby. Let's freaking go Gamecocks. Beat Clemson next weekend. Screw the Taters. See y'all later. I can't. I really can't. I don't know how I'm going to even put into words what I watched tonight. I'm recording this immediately after the game. You can still hear the game in the background, which, look, SEC Network, ESPN, do not, look, no copyright intended. Don't get this video taken down because it shows a little noise in the background. Don't even claim the video. I claim fair use for this video. Can't help that there's background noise, but dang, man. 30-0. You got shut out. First time in this rivalry since 1989, I think they said. 21st time in school history for Clemson, dude. There's just no denying, unfortunately, how dominant Clemson has been over South Carolina. And you know what? I'm not going to lie. I didn't think you were going to win tonight, Carolina. I really didn't. I didn't think you were going to win tonight. But I did think that it was going to be the best game in this series since 2013. Well, yeah, no, 2015. And why did I think that? Well, look at how the season was going for both teams. Clemson's still a good team. They won. They're 9-3 on a down year. They're still winning 9 games and everything. But, you know, South Carolina exceeded all expectations this year. Everyone and their brother picked us to go 4-8. We went 6-6. It wasn't necessarily the most prettiest, the most sexiest 6-0, but it was. 6-6, but it was. It was a good season. Despite where everyone had us going into preseason, 6-6 was a good season. Looked like Clemson was kind of falling and Carolina was rising. But clearly tonight, you still got a lot of work to do before you get these guys. Hey, look, man, I'm proud of this team for getting to a bowl game. But tonight's performance, the last time I have felt this emotionally drained from a football game. Listen, I watched us get our brains blow out against Georgia. I watched us get destroyed against Texas A&M, destroyed against Tennessee. I watched us, not do anything offensively against Kentucky. I did a live watch-along for the Vandy game. I had to sit there and watch us lose for most of the second half. I had to watch myself get my hopes up after beating a horrible Florida team just to lose to a terrible Mizzou team. But out of all those disappointing, heartbreaking, dominating games, this one hurt the most. And I mean, it's a rivalry game. You hate to lose these type of games, but the problem is it's not just that you're losing to Clemson. You're not even competitive in this series anymore. I turned my TV off. I can't watch anymore, man. Listen, I will tell you this. A lot of Gamecock fans are going to say, oh, I hate Dabo. Dabo's a clown. Dude, I like what he had to say about Shane Beamer. What a class act, man. Dabo Sweeney's a class act. I gotta respect guys like him, you know. I understand he's a rival's coach. I'm not supposed to talk good about Dabo Sweeney, but he's a class act, man. Like, respect, dude, honestly. Hey, Clemson fans, I know there's a lot of you in the comment section right now probably watching this video. Good game. Y'all own this again. I mean, what can I say? It's your state, man. Y'all own us right now. Y'all own us. Until South Carolina changes that narrative, y'all own us. 7 in a row, man. 7 in a row. And the most heartbreaking of all is you're just not competitive in this ball game anymore. You're not even competing with Clemson. It's like you don't even, we hyped this game up all week long because of hope. And, there's a lot of memes about Georgia with hope. Heck, SEC shorts ought to make a, hope thing with South Carolina because all this week, rivalry week was actually fun for the first time in a while. Why was it fun? Because it felt like, on paper at least, you had a fighting chance in this game. When we go on the field, same old crap offensively. Can't do anything. Can't move the ball. Clemson's owning you on a line of scrimmage. Your quarterback can't do crap. You can't stop the run. Will Shipley and Jacoby Pace, I think was his name, had a field day. What's upsetting is, listen, Clemson's offense didn't play that good. But our offense didn't do anything, bro. Anything. It just hurts, man. It really hurts. I hurt for our fans. Because, listen, there's a lot of Clemson fans that's going to come in here, trash talk with me. Guys, what do I have to defend myself? What do I have to defend the Gamecocks? I got nothing for y'all. Clemson owns us. I ain't got a dang thing to say to Clemson fans. What do I combat them with? I just hurt for Gamecock Nation, bro. They ain't got a dang thing to say to Clemson in football. They ain't got nothing to combat them with. It's just a darn shame our fans just don't have that opportunity. It really is. And I hurt for these players too. These seniors, they didn't have the comeback, man. But they came back because they believed in what Shane Beamer was building. And listen, I still believe in Shane Beamer. I'm still a believer in Beamer. I don't blame this on Beamer, to be honest. But the fact is, look, Marcus Satterfield, and I know you got to get better players, but my goodness, every game this season, outside of Florida, our offense has sucked. The offensive line has been abysmal. And we just couldn't move the ball. We couldn't do anything against Clemson offensively. I mean, they made us look horrible. Dude, and it's a dang shame, man, that this game isn't competitive anymore. But, listen, I will say this. This streak won't last forever. One day, South Carolina will get Clemson again. It's going to happen. It's going to happen one day. I really hurt for our fans, though. I mean, what we've had to deal with for the last 7 games against these guys. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate. Hey, we don't like Clemson talking smack. Do something about it. We got to win. We got to go out and recruit. The first thing I want to see done this offseason, get a quarterback. Just land a 5-star quarterback, for crying out loud. Just get an elite quarterback. Transfer portal, recruiting, I don't care. But you have to get a quarterback, dude. I mean, look, the quarterback situation at South Carolina has been abysmal since Dylan Thompson has left. It's been absolutely horrendous. And listen, that's no disrespect to quarterbacks on the roster, but I'm just telling you the truth, man. We haven't been able to figure it out. And you know what's funny? In this rivalry, quarterbacks matter because Look at all the great quarterbacks Clemson has had against us. Deshaun Watson, Trevor Lawrence. I know the Ooga Booga isn't great. No offense, Clemson fans. He's not. He sucks. But he's better than anyone you got right now. That's for darn sure. I hurt for these seniors, bro. I absolutely hurt for these seniors. They deserve the better way to go out. I thought it would be an interesting story, man. 2020. This game was canceled in 2020. First Palmetto Bowl since 2019. Looked like Clemson was following. Hey, South Carolina's rising. Beamer ball. Under the lights at Williams-Brice. What an amazing story it would be for South Carolina to snap the streak against Clemson and assert that, hey, we are getting close to changing this program. And, hey, you went from 2 wins to 6 wins, so that's good. You have a chance at a 7th. You do have a chance at 7 wins tonight. Well, no, not tonight. You blew that chance tonight. Yeah, you have a chance in December when we play our bowl game. I don't know who we're going to play. It's probably going to be some ACC team in a Mayo Bowl. I don't think we're going to the Gasparilla Bowl or we're definitely not going to Liberty Bowl. Jeez, please not the Birmingham Bowl, man. Oh, my God. I know they got a new thing, but still, bro. I just hurt for our fans, man. I hurt for those seniors. And you know what? Yeah, there's nothing I can say, dude. We just got dominated yet again, 30-0. It's horrible, though, to get shut out in your home field. That Belt Bowl against Virginia, that was the first time I watched my Gamecocks get shut out. This one hurts way more than that because it's your darn rivalry game, man. Once again, I got to listen to the Tater fans just yap about being the best team in space. And you know what? That's Shane Beamer's job to fix. You got to fix that, dude. You got to fix it. It's going to take a while, though. Listen, because I don't know when the next time you're going to beat Clemson again, because this was no doubt your best shot to do it in years, dude. You had your best shot. And you blew it. Not only did you blow it, you got shut out. So you know what? Next year, it ain't going to happen next year. I can tell you that right now. We got to go to their place. We're going to lose some people. The quarterback situation is going to be unknown yet again. I just don't know about our quarterbacks, dude. Who knows how our offensive line is going to be next year. If we don't get an elite quarterback or get some people in the transfer portal or actually bring in, cap off our 2022 class in a good way, dude, the streak's going to hit double digits. It's going to happen. And we will never hear the end of it if that happens. We will never hear the end of it. If we let Clemson win over 10 in a row, we will never hear the end of it. I'm telling you right now. It's just a darn shame just how one-sided this rivalry has become, because I wish this was a good game, y'all. I wish this was a good competitive rivalry. The rivalry is so much fun when it's competitive. And, of course, when the 5-year run when South Carolina was beating Clemson, I know Clemson fans didn't like that 5-year streak. Well, no kidding. We don't like this 7-year streak. But you can't deny the rivalry games from 11 to 13, they were interesting. Both teams were ranked. Top 15, sometimes top 10. Now, it's completely, the narrative is completely flipped. Clemson owns you. You're not even competitive. It's like South Carolina. They just can't compete with Clemson anymore. They can't, dude. It sucks. And you know what? It just sums up this season, bro. Offense, you have a big win against Auburn last weekend to get to bowl eligibility. Auburn can't even keep a lead to save their lives right now. You come out here and you just get shut out, dude. I'm very disappointed. And I hurt for this team. And you know what? I can't help but to feel bad for the seniors. I feel bad for Nick Muse. I feel bad for Enigbari. I feel bad for these seniors, dude. And you know what? Again, I really feel for y'all, Gamecock Nation. I really feel for you. I feel for you. I wish we could have something to talk about in this rivalry, but we don't. You know, Oklahoma lost to Oklahoma State for the first time in a while. It's rare Oklahoma loses Bedlam. If you know anything about that game, it's the most one-sided rivalry in college football. Oklahoma fans at least have something to talk about with Oklahoma State. The all-time record. They have more trophies, more natties, more championships, and everything. Oklahoma still runs Oklahoma. We ain't got a dang thing against Clemson, except for one Heisman winner that happened in 1980. It hurts for our fan base, bro. You know what? That is Shane Beamer's job to fix. I'm willing to give him some time. It's going to take a while before we're ready to compete with Clemson, but at some point, bro, you just got to start competing with them. You got to do it eventually. One of these days, South Carolina is going to beat Clemson, but you have to go out. I don't think Clemson's going anywhere anytime soon. I know this year was bad, guys. 2017, now it wasn't this bad, but that's a rebuild year. That's how I look at this year for Clemson. It's another rebuild year. Don't make the playoffs again next year. I'm not buying the whole "the dynasty's dead" thing. Congrats, Tiger fans. Congrats. Good game. You know, respect. I have a lot of good Clemson fans on my channel. I have a lot of them. Of course, you have the typical trolls and mouth breather, crayon eaters, of course, as well. I mean, some of the things that, you know, the trolls have said to me that are Clemson fans have been horrible, dude. Mocking me for serious diseases. I mean, that's just not cool. But I know that's not every Clemson fan. So congratulations to the good Clemson fans. Yeah, I'm a classy Gamecock, I'll admit. I am a little heartbroken and salty and disappointed right now. Not going to lie. I am. I mean, what do I have to say? What do I have to say to y'all? I ain't got nothing for you, Clemson fans. I ain't got nothing for you. Y'all run the state until further notice. It's Beamer's job to change that, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. So Clemson, it's your state yet again. Until South Carolina can finally put their foot down and take back the state of South Carolina, it's your state. I mean, of course, yeah, the state's still called South Carolina, and we are the University of South Carolina, but there's no denying right now, dude. Clemson runs the state. They do. And I know Gamecock fans, well, you can't be a Gamecock fan and say Clemson runs the state. Well, I'm realistic, bro. I'm rational and I'm realistic. That's how it is right now. You don't like me saying that? You don't like Clemson fans saying that? Change it. Like, do something, bro. Do something. Devastating, man. Devastating loss. But you know what? Hey, congrats to South Carolina. You know, despite everything, despite the offensive struggles, this pitiful joke of an offense, we still found a way to win 6 games. But it's not a sexy 6-6 season. It's not. I don't care what. Listen, yeah, we beat Auburn. We beat Florida. Both of those teams are dumpster juice. We caught them at the right time. Barely beat Vanderbilt. Lost to a horrible Missouri team. Barely beat ECU. Destroyed to Tennessee. What'd you have in an A&M game? Like 6 yards of offense? Or so then how many minutes in the third quarter? That's just pathetic, dude. This offense has been abysmal. I don't know if I might make another post-game video because I'm way too mad. I sound salty. I'm mad. I guess I'll make one calmer. I'm going to be mad regardless of what I make, dude. This is a devastating loss. I'm salty. I'm going to be salty. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get over this, dude. 30-0. 30 to freaking nothing. My God, bro. You know what? There'll be a change in OC pretty soon. I hope y'all have a good night. Go Gamecocks still. And no matter, regardless, to hell with Clemson. It's been a couple hours since the game ended. I know I already made a post-game video, but I just want to make another one bragging about this football team because holy cow, man. 38-21 over the North Carolina Tar Heels. That was beautiful. That was awesome. To see the offense play the way it did today. I am so happy for the Carry-On Joiner. When you look at DK's career, and you look at everything that's happened, everything he's had to endure, I'm pulled for the Carry-On Joiner since he stepped foot on campus. I had high hopes for him. I really wanted him to be the starting quarterback. And for us to really get a good look at what he has tonight, man, I gotta tell you, that was awesome. You know, some people forget because he played wide receiver. He actually was a quarterback in high school, and he was a quarterback for Carolina. He got moved to wide receiver, but he was quarterback. And Jaheim Bell as well. Man, Jaheim Bell. I'm excited to see Spencer Rattler and him play. Like, that is going to be... Like, if we're not already excited enough about the Rattler-Stogner duo that's coming here, what about the Rattler-Bell duo? And you know, even Rattler-Van and stuff like that. Well, I hope Josh Van comes back. And then, you know, Kevin Harris... I want to say, what a game by Kevin Harris, man. What a game by Kevin Harris. What a game by Juju McDowell. What a game by the Gamecocks in general. Even Zeb Nolan had a beautiful touchdown pass. I mean, this was... I really have to ask, where has this been all season? It just like, wow, after all the frustrating games this season with this offense, everything clicked today. Maybe North Carolina is this bad on defense, but you just have to admit, Carolina really showed up today. And it could have been a lot worse. It really could have. But we won 38-28. 38-21. Beamer got the Mayo bath. We're holding the trophy. We are the Kings of Charlotte. We're also the real Carolina. We own UNC in football. Well, let's just be real. You can say, well, the overall series doesn't show that. Oh, who cares what happened in the 40s and 50s? Because ever since the 1960s, ever since post-World War II, we have absolutely owned the North Carolina Tar Heels. And the truth is, the state of South Carolina is superior to the state of North Carolina in football. We just are. We just are. Clemson's superior to you. We're superior to you. We own you. You know, we really do. In all seriousness, though, good game to my buddy Uncle Luke. Listen, Uncle Luke is probably is my greatest friend ever. On YouTube, he is my greatest friend ever. Me and him have known each other for years now. And, you know, I do feel bad for him, but I'm happy for my Gamecocks, man, because we deserve this. For all the misery, man, all the misery we've been through, to finally make a bowl game and to win it. Shane Beamer, a 7-win season. We had to start 4 different quarterbacks, have one of the worst offenses in the SEC in college football, and still won 7 games. Beat a North Carolina team that was supposed to shred us by 400 yards. Sam Howell was supposed to have 400 yards. UNC was going to break the scoreboard. But no. Didn't happen. And listen, I have a lot of respect to North Carolina and Mac Brown, and especially Sam Howell. Listen, Sam Howell, I hope he gets his in the NFL. I really do. He's done a lot for UNC, but it's just very interesting how Sam Howell's first game and last game was against the Gamecocks. First one, he beat the Gamecocks. Second, he lost. It was like, man, this is poetic justice, man. I mean, this really is. Because North Carolina, in 2019, we played them. That game really started the down slide of Carolina football. 4-8 and 2-8. It started that darkness era. The end of the Will Muschamp era. And for Shane Beamer and the Gamecocks to come back in a bowl game in Charlotte, the very place that started the descent of Carolina football, and to beat them 38-21, get revenge against Matt Brown, Sam Howell, the same people who were responsible for that descent, is poetic justice, man. It's poetic justice. It's beautiful. It's poetry in motion. It's just absolutely amazing. And, you know, last time we left Charlotte, it was the descent. And I was making a post-game video upset and mad and yelling. Now, the ascent. I truly believe special things are coming for Carolina football. And now we got Spencer Rattler coming in. We got good recruits coming in. We could win 7-8 games next year. We really could. That's a possibility. Carolina's going to be exciting next year. I really believe that. I am so freaking happy, man. These seniors deserve it. These seniors went through the dark times. They went through 2-8. They went through 4-8. And for them, they lost to North Carolina. And for them to come here and just end their season like that, I'm just so happy for them, man. So happy for this team. So happy for this program. This is a big win for the program, man. I think this is our 10th bowl win, by the way. And our 20th win, I think, all time against UNC. I don't know. All I'm going to tell you is we're going up, man. In 1 year, 2-8 last year to 7-6 this year. Shane Beamer, what he has done in year one is just incredible, man. He's made a lot of progress. Has things been perfect this year? No. But despite everything, to still win 7 games, it's awesome, man. It really is. And people can hate on us and say, well, Carolina's not ascending. Y'all can keep hating. We love to hate. We love it. It only fuels us to get better. And I got to tell you, man, I'm so proud to be a Gamecock. It's been a rough couple years, man. And again, this season, it hasn't been perfect. It wasn't the sexiest 7-6 season, but I'll tell you, it's a great start in the right direction. And this team will be remembered for helping to build a foundation that I truly believe Shane Beamer is building. I believe Beamer's going to do some special things in Columbia. The culture he's built, this team plays for each other. This team wanted it more. This team was a difference between a team that didn't want to be here and a team that did. Carolina wanted it. And they beat those Kakalaki Tar Heels for it. North Kakalaki. Whew, man, what a game. I'm in awe of what I saw, man. Florida game 2.0 honestly might be better. I mean, the Florida game and this game, by far my 2 favorite games of the season. Oh, and the Auburn game as well. I'll be watching this game all off season long. I'll be celebrating this one all off season long. Thank you all so much for your love and support in the 2021 season. It was an awesome season, despite everything. Just good to see us improve like this. I mean, we made a lot of improvements. It's been rough, man. For Shane Beamer to do what he did in just year one speaks volumes. It really does. Haters can hate and tell us otherwise, but I think special things are coming for Carolina football real soon. Spencer Rattler, he's coming too. Real excited. Now the countdown begins to the 2022 season. 8 long months. But it'll be here before we know it. And pretty soon, we'll be seeing Spencer Rattler throwing tutties at Williams-Brice Stadium. And I am looking forward to it. Thank you so much to the seniors. Y'all could have left last year. You could have left. You could have said, I don't believe what Shane Beamer is building. I don't believe the positivity that he's trying to sell. But no, y'all came back to win the season. Y'all came back to do this. Y'all really give a crap about your school, and I love it. Thank y'all so much for what y'all did. And we will never forget y'all. Go Cox. Your Dukes Mayo Bowl champions. And the first SEC team to win a bowl game. The rest of y'all might want to catch up. Because the Cox are already one step ahead of you. Go Gamecocks, baby. Man, it feels good. 7-6, aiming for bigger, better things next season. Go Cox, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your 2021. 2022 is coming, and I think it's going to be a pretty good year for Carolina football. I hope 2022 is the best year of y'all's life. Man, thank you so much, man. What a ride it's been this season. What a ride. Thank you all for your love and support. And thank you, Gamecocks, for the memories. Go Cox. Dukes Mayo Bowl champions, the real Carolina. And always the best team. Go Cox.